Hi, my name is Scott Cato, and I'm currently enrolled in the Appalachian State University Teaching Certification Program for middle school social studies. And today I'd like to talk about technology and how we can use that in the classroom. Before I think about the here and now, I'd like to think about what it was like when I was a student, elementary school, middle school, and then high school. And then as an instructor with their freshman seminar program as technology sort of really began its advancement. Um, when I was in middle school, the one thing I can remember is these awful 16 millimeter reel-to-reel projector films that, if you were listening carefully enough, you could hear perhaps some curse words from the teacher as they were trying to keep this thing pieced together. And the videos were just terrible. If you showed these things after lunch, everybody was just toast. So think about that, and then moving into high school, where we really the only thing I can think of is the TV. There was a TV in the classroom, but I don't remember us using it very much. My one distinct memory was that we used that during the HSC tournament on Thursdays to see the 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock game, which at the time I thought was just greatest teaching method ever. Um, it's interesting, when I became an instructor at ASU, it was right at the forefront of the internet, and we were trained to teach the new students how to use email, and they were very intimidated. Students were a little teary-eyed, not sure about this newfangled technology with the internet, and we tried to assure them that this was going to be amazing. We could communicate in different ways than we ever have before. After a couple of years, it was funny. We were still in our training. We were One of the processes was, hey, we're going to continue to teach students email. And I said, well, we may want to drop that, because when I do that, they're teaching me stuff I didn't know. So sort of moved past that. And then the next, I guess one of the things I really remember using technology, and I knew it was opening new doors, was one of the things we talked about every year was sexual assault on campus, especially for new incoming freshmen, and that vulnerability and some of the huge mistakes that could last a lifetime when you first entered a college campus. But we were having a tough time really engaging in good conversations. You always had those three or four that were had the confidence to talk, but a lot did not. So I actually took the students into a computer lab and allowed everybody to have this online conversation. It was powerful, it was meaningful. Students had great ideas about staying safe in different environments, and I was blown away. I guess my concern at the time was, well, we should really be doing this in the class through good communication. But what I realized later was this sort of opened that door. Students began to build trust with each other, and it's the first time I'd ever used any technology in the class, and it was just a really cool, amazing experience.